What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to In the Coop podcast for episode 17. First off, definitely want to appreciate everybody who tuned in to our first special guest Saturday. Well, with Big Meech, well, now known as Coach Meech. It was a great one. Got some good game from him that I'm pretty sure everybody had a good time listening to and, tuning in for. But definitely appreciate everybody for tuning in for that one. And tuning in tonight, man. We're now over 5.7 thousand subs. Still on our way to 6,000 subs. Be sure to check out that interview if you haven't. But on Spotify, we have over 200 streams and over 20 followers. So we're still, growing on the Spotify side. Shout out to all of our Spotify listeners on that side. And on TikTok, we got over 600 followers, over 116,000 likes, over 1,000 live viewers overall, and over 4,000 likes. So TikToks, man, it's been growing. We've been running with TikTok since season one. So definitely good to see that side growing. But appreciate everyone overall for, you know, hey, sticking in within the Coop podcast, supporting us consistently and watching us grow, man. And we're all growing together. Like I said, we all started as a Seminole family, and that's how we're still going. So appreciate everybody. And D'Lo, Christian, man, how y'all feeling, dog?
Feeling blessed, man. Can't complain.
Can't
Uh,
complain.
can't
Can't
complain, dog.
ain't gonna change nothing. That's what my mama always said. It ain't gonna change nothing. Hey,
Understood, man. Christian, we might have to bring back quote of the stream, man. We might have to, man. We used to do that every stream in
we
season one,
did that
season two, but we might have to start. But hey, good to know everybody's doing good, man. But make sure y'all get your quote today with the Seminole,
today.
with the Seminole that you can trust, man. Like I said, we appreciate Josh and his team for sponsoring in the Coup podcast for February. Whether it's your car, home, life, or business insurance, you can trust JP and his crew to protect them the no way. Keep everything covered and get your quote today. I'm gonna put his information up, but like I said, you always know his number's 321-254 8406, and his website is www.joshforme.com. Dang, that thing huge. But he's licensed in Florida, Alabama, and Georgia. So if you're in those areas, be sure to get your quote today. D'Lo, Christian, man, it's finally here. I know ours is coming soon, but if you look up at the, you know, top
Come
left side of the screen, man, the shirts are now available. The In the Coop podcast shirts, so you can get them now. The site is now hot, man. You can order your shirt today and rep one of your favorite podcasts in those seminal colors, man. So, and I posted for our members. There's a discount promo that I posted on the the community feed. So if you use that code, you'll get free shipping with your brand new In the Coop podcast T-shirt. So be sure to check it out. And if you can't, use the QR. Oh yeah, Christian got it pulled up right there. But as soon as you scan the QR code, it's going to take you to the shirt. And I got it right here. And we got it all the way up to small, all the way up to the 5XL, baby. You can add one to the cart. And like I said, it says In the Coop podcast in the front, and as always on the back, man, we're grounded in the game. Because that's all we, hey, that's what made us. And that's what we talk about. But be sure to get your shirt today. Appreciate everybody who's been with us in this journey. But we have to get started with our trivia, y'all. And shout out to Ghana. Ghana out here supporting the podcast. I seen Ghana as one of the
no.
areas that it was like 3 or 4%. But yeah, shout
Hey,
out, man.
she not the gunner, man. Tell
But
a friend. Continue to tell a friend and tell a friend over there, man. Real.
for the first trivia of the night, man, what ACC division did Florida State play in before the divisions were removed? This is, simple. There was only two divisions. Which one did Florida State play in? What's going on, OG Rhino? It's good to see you, man. Hope everything's
Atlanta.
getting better, man. Hopefully everything's getting well for you.
What's up, Rhinos? Atlantic.
Atlantic, that was one of them.
It was Atlantic and Coastal, I think. I
Yep.
don't know, man.
Atlanta and
I think
Coastal.
it was.
I think it was Coast.
I'm gonna go Atlantic. I'm gonna go Atlantic.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Final
go.
answers.
I'm gonna go Atlantic.
I'm going Coast.
I'm gonna have to go Atlantic. Cause I mean,
Chris,
Florida,
Christian,
we right down by the Atlantic. We right here. Well, I mean, the Atlantic is all the way up the coast, but I mean, I'm
Christian.
wrong.
You followed the OG's path. OG Ronald said Atlantic, man. The correct answer is Atlantic.
Oh yeah,
Florida
man.
State. Yeah, Florida State played in the Atlantic Division. So Christian won. D'Lo, hey, we got another one for you,
And
man. You get
they be doing that. Hey, yeah, that question worth 2 points.
which school was the first school to have numbers on the helmets? Georgia,
Alabama.
Georgia, Alabama, Iowa, or Pitt.
Hell no.
Alabama.
I don't remember nobody else but Bama.
That's understandable. And
I
I'm
got
be honest with y'all, I didn't know the answer either. But I need final answers.
lock it in, man.
I'm locking it in, bro.
Bama.
Ooh.
And am I sensing another answer before I lock them in?
I'm really thinking Pitt too, though, for
Yeah.
some reason.
See, and I'm thinking Iowa for some reason. I don't know. I'm just
I
Iowa.
need final answers. These
I'm
are
going
mine.
Pitt. I probably shouldn't even change my answer, but I'm gonna go Pitt.
I'm gonna go BC.
B or C.
Man, give me C. Iowa got a fan of me, man. Give me C.
That's crazy. Both of you switched your answers. If you both went with your original answers, you both would have been wrong. But you both switch your answers, and one of y'all are correct. And the first school to install numbers on their helmet was Pittsburgh. D'Lo, one. Christian, one. But I knew this was going to happen. My senses were tingling. That's why I threw a bonus question. Who is on? There were four covers of NCAA '09. Can can somebody name this cover athlete of NCAA '09? This is the cover I had. I did not know who this was till I got older. What's going on, OG Vontae?
No, I don't know nobody that played at Arkansas. I ain't had
Dang.
it. I ain't had this one.
Yeah, I can do it.
That's crazy. This is the bonus. And don't go. Let me take the picture out so I can watch D'Lo. Are you googling?
Nah, I don't know who played at Arkansas. I don't know. I don't even have a name for you.
I ain't gonna lie, Vontae said it, man.
Yeah, OG Vontae got it, man. That's Darren McFadden.
Dang, that's crazy. And I know Darren McFadden.
It's okay, man. I'm not gonna let it end in a tiebreaker, man. Can you name the first opponent that Florida State plays? That's a away game for next season.
Alabama.
Can't
Alabama.
All right, I can't let it end in a tiebreaker. Who's our last home game? What's senior night next year?
Florida.
NC State. No, it is Florida. It's Florida. It's freaking Florida.
Yeah. All right, D'Lo won this one. I
It
gotta.
was, it was, I was no, it is Florida. It is Florida. Cause we went
I
there.
just I couldn't let
Oh,
it end on the
no,
tiebreaker, man.
you got it. Okay, for sure.
We're gonna get into it, man. AD, man, athletic director, man, Alford, man, he responded to the debt news that went out. He sent out a mass email to all the FSU boosters, basically addressing the news, saying, anything short of competing at the highest level is unacceptable. Um, I want to tell y'all more before I ask y'all what y'all think about it, but shoot. Where is it? But he basically was saying how, it's this is what's needed. It was a to get the football program where it needs to be, was because we all know he didn't put the direct, answer of where it came from, but you did get the point that it came from. Of course, what we talked about, the new stadium renovations, new locker room, things like that, new facility. But he said that the numbers are shifting along with the overall change of college football and NIL, and this is a necessary investment for future success and competitiveness. And then he encourages donors to help close the gap and assures that, uh, yeah, he wants to help donors close the gap, man. He says, so if you donate, man, help us get out of debt, man. But he said basically there's a plan for it, and that goes back to what I said when we talked about it before. What we do next season, the season after that, it that's going to determine how big this debt problem gets for us. Because if we don't show out the next season after that, yeah, man, we're cooked. So, what y'all think, man?
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Cause the fans and people gotta come to the game. That's how Florida State make most of their money. Cause like it ain't no NFL team in Tallahassee. So
OG Terrence in the building. What's going on?
I mean, college football you gotta produce. When
Yeah.
your team win, you get a lot of sales. A lot of people buy stuff.
And your donors. Hey man, do you hear about Alabama donors? Do you hear about Georgia donors?
Indiana,
Indiana donors? You got donor.
Texas Tech.
But I mean, to me, this kind of goes back to it. I mean, the first time I heard it was when Jimbo was here. He said that we got to have the right, facilities in order to help us recruit. So
It is
pretty
true.
sure, hey, this is for long term success. So the new facility, new stadium renovations. Hopefully, this helps on the recruiting side, and also helps our players, you know, reach their potential. And which I think it should. I mean, I don't know if y'all been in there, but I mean that facility. I thought we was living good, but shoot, they living better. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. Shoot, your locker is a couch, the little couch seat.
Boy got
You know,
recliners now.
yeah, you know what I mean. You got your look
Going
like
there.
a whole little studio apartment.
They put a picture of you up there, and everything, ain't it?
Yeah, they got a quiet room in there with four vibrating recliner chairs. Man, man,
You
there
gotta go
ain't no
home.
excuse.
Yeah, I'll make that walk in 30 minutes. I mean, go and get in there.
I see why we in
3
debt
hours
though.
went by.
It
Yeah.
look good. It looks good. Now, don't get me wrong. It looks good in there, but I'm just saying that because there should be no excuse why we're not playing our
Y'all ever
best.
took naps in the overs, like the Ove like facility, like the second floor,
Yeah,
third floor?
that's what I'm telling you, man. These naps that they get now, bro, they got a whole room where it stays dark no matter what, and you can turn on a vibrating recliner chair, no TV, just pure silence. Man, that's
They could
dangerous.
take a nap in the locker at this point.
Exactly.
Locker.
Then they got a barber shop in the back. Told you about that.
Where you can go to sleep, go get you a fade. You go to class.
That's
Man.
hey, 50 cuts in there, man. Getting it right.
Yeah, shit, they're
That's
gonna get
crazy,
they're gonna
boy.
get
50
you right,
cutting
man.
that they pushing everybody like
Hey,
everybody think like
Yeah.
that.
50 cut posted a video said, "Yeah, just got QB1 right." It was Ashton Daniels. I said, "Hey, they already putting him at work in that locker room, man."
Forget them all, man.
But no, overall, like I said, this was needed, man. Especially if you want your team to take that, well, your program to take that next step. Because
Yeah.
I mean, we're saying that to say that. Shoot, man. With everything we got that's new, we should see some improvement in this program, and which we will. Because like I said, I have no doubt in this, in Coach Norvell and his staff. But like I said, with tour duty starting, we'll see. But Florida State hires a familiar face, man. D'Lo, I know you remember him, man. Coach Fatita coming back to coach Florida State, man. He was Nicholls State offensive coordinator last year. They went 4-8. They had 18.3 points a game. They put 20 points up on Troy, 31 points up on McNeese. So I mean, hey, pretty decent I guess, intro to, offensive coordinator. I think that was his first offensive coordinator role, so I didn't do pretty bad there. But I think this was mainly to take some of the, I want to say pressure, but take some of the low paws off of the offense coordinator Tim Harrison, Coach Norvell. So, and then D'Lo, as we
Yeah.
know, this is his schematic insights and experience always helped us. But D'Lo, what you remember about Coach Fertitta, man? That's my dog.
Nah, he good people. But I'm glad, it's good. We need more veterans when it comes to this offense, so a play calling and development. So I feel like, he's a good piece when it comes to that. Like I said, he got a lot of experience and he was there during our time. So
Right.
I'm glad to
Yeah,
have him back and him to be a part of this offense.
yeah,
This coming season.
And you bring back a mind that already knows your offense, knows how you
facts.
call and thinking. Coach, okay, hey, what you think about this right here? Ashton can do this. Sperry can do it. Like, so I
And
like
you
it.
know what's crazy? Now that you say that, Christian, you know who else knew the offense well enough to help Coach Norvell?
With that.
Gus Malzahn.
Oh
He
yeah.
retired, so I think this is his replacement. I mean, not his replacement, of course. He's not coming in to be the OC, but like Christian said, and D'Lo harped on too, man. When you got somebody coming back who's already worked in this offense, seen it at its highest potential in that 2023 year, adding that back, so that's a familiar face, man. So
Mhm.
definitely expect this to be a great move for us. But moving on, we got the final college football, the top 25 recruiting rankings, man. Florida State, man, we're in it. After the transfer portal closes and teams get their last signees, ESPN released their top 25 college football recruiting classes in this cycle, with FSU at 15, man. What's your thoughts for that, man?
Is that better than last season?
Yeah, and we just got a signee.
Great.
Yes, our last one, 6'7", 275-pound offensive tackle out of Douglasville, Georgia. So this should be interesting. But I know a lot of people were iffy about this class early on in the season. I know that was something that I saw the chat talking about during the season. But shoot, man, we ended up having a top 25 class, and it's a good look for Norvell, especially after everybody's saying how he couldn't recruit, even though that's not, hey, everybody's used to Florida State having a top five class, but hey, it all depends what those guys can do for us. So whether we're at 15, 25, or 35, man, what are those guys going to do for us when they get here? How are we going to use them? And how are they going to impact this team? But it all depends on what these guys can do, man. But we have some guys who can play early. Who? We'll see. But to their duty, it'll definitely give us a good idea. But what any last things I want to say about this?
Now, hopefully, we play and everybody up to par. We already got some veterans that's still there. So hopefully, the ones that we did get out the portal can come in and plug in where they need to be and
Yeah.
just understand their role for real, for real.
Yeah. OG Rhino said, "Is this offense going to be different from last season?" I think more D'Lo can answer it because the last time most of these guys were in the room together and Norvell calling the plays. I mean, D'Lo got the last look at that, but and if I were to answer it, I mean, last season we all know that Gus Malzahn was calling the plays, so we know it's for basically the same offense, same type of structure, but it's just mainly just gonna be a different type of mindset of plays calling. So you won't be seeing a lot. I know we said this earlier. We won't see a lot of trick plays. I mean, well, I don't know if y'all study what Malzahn was doing much this year,
Right. We
but
cannot forget the first game when y'all play LSU.
yeah.
Norvell popped out with that trick play.
But we
Yeah.
wasn't as often we didn't do it as
I
often
mean, he
as
ain't do it that
as
often, but yeah,
Malzahn doing it.
yeah, yeah. But
But I'm
Right.
pretty
So
sure.
it's
we
Go ahead.
wasn't big. We wasn't big play heavy. We were just
yeah.
basic.
I
Get
thought
the
it,
yardage that we need and go from there.
Come on,
I mean,
man.
he'll throw a
Counters.
big trick play, and it was heavy on the counters.
Yeah, man.
Heavy on that.
Come on, man. Y'all know how Norvell get down. Just go. Plays basically gonna be ran like 2023, 20. I would say 24, but we didn't have the pieces for that offense to look how it's supposed to. But I would say 2023, 2022.
Yeah.
That's the kind of play style we're going to
And
be
then,
looking for.
it's gonna be, who your starting quarterback gonna be, because you're gonna have to call the game to their strength. So
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It won't be too much like those teams because we had J Trav, but
yeah,
same type of idea. But yeah, it definitely you won't see those same type of play styles and play calls from last year for sure. But same type of structure though. But donating to your olive, your hold on, let me see. Yeah, Jameis Winston, man. Jameis Winston went on the podcast, man. I don't know the exact name of the podcast, but he said that he's donated more than $1 million to FSU for NIL support. Now, to me, like Christian said earlier, every team has their heavy hitters and their donors, but it's good to know that our big ballers are giving back to FSU, and I'm sure he's not the only one. And trust me, when things get shaken, I'll be a great donor for FSU. But one thing about it, I know James probably said the same thing, man. Them players better not play around with the money.
for real.
Cause if you I'm pretty sure Christian, D-Lo, me donating, in the Coop podcast donating, and we
I'm
missing
with,
tackles, I'm coming back there getting our money in the locker room. Yeah, what was that? How much? Hey, Coach Novell, how much did I donate to this team?
hey
Coop,
man,
you donated 800,000. Well, I need 800,000 in this bucket, and by Monday.
I'm gonna put stipulations in my NIL package. Hey, miss a tackle, that minus 1,000. You drop a pass, that minus 5. You get blurred for a touchdown, that 10 gone. I'm putting stipulations in mine.
That's real.
You can get it back, but if the bad outweigh the good, so you gonna be walking away with your Pell Grant.
Deal, you gonna donate for the state, baby.
Yeah, I donate if I have it or when I have it. Yeah, I donate.
But it's gonna
But
be
it
some.
better the money that I put in better come with some wins or like
You know, I
come
said
like I want to make a smart investment when it comes down to it.
I ain't gonna
that's
lie,
true.
I'm technically a donor. Like, I donated $1.23.
That's real.
I got the email.
How much you donated? Boy, donated a piece
Somebody,
of candy.
somebody on that 23 team got that dollar.
D-Lo probably got it, man.
That boy donated a piece of candy, boy.
Watch out, man. You
He
never know.
donated $3 for that.
You, they were probably in that meeting and said, "Man, we just need $1, man. Hey, dollar came through."
Hey, that boy said, "I just need $1." I just need $1. No, man, that's crazy.
Oh
But
man,
Florida State announces their specialty games for 2026. Man, September 26th. Matter of fact, I think I'm better off just showing y'all. But if y'all want to read it, y'all can at the bottom. But they got Deuce headlining, man. Yep. OG Island Boy in the chat, man. What's going on? Welcome
I
in.
ain't gonna lie, man. I miss like back then, man. Whole October, everybody pinked out.
Yeah, I don't even think they let them boys wear pink now.
They don't understand. Like,
Yeah, I don't even think that's a.
you used to have the pink and Madden. Man, I'm playing Madden.
I think it's against the rule now. Well, you can't do that at all.
That's
I
right.
won't say I haven't seen it within a couple of years. Even my last year, I don't think we were allowed to wear pink.
That's crazy.
Now, am I tripping or does this sound dumb? But wouldn't you want like a big game on Hall of Fame Family Weekend?
We won a game that we could win.
Y'all just finna say that. That kind of
It's
like homecoming.
like
But
home, it's
people
like
come
family
and see a
reunion.
good game.
People
It's
who,
like family reunion.
man, imagine Robert Cooper got inducted in the Florida State Hall of Fame class, and we came back and we got blurred 35-8. You you wouldn't be mad.
I'll be more. I mean, I don't know if I'll be mad that I'm getting inducted when we're playing
I
Central
don't care if
Arkansas.
it ICDC college, but put them on the schedule. They want to play, well, put them up there. Come on.
Let's
Send
do
our
that.
Hall of Famers home happy.
That's real.
You
Got a
know when
home.
your Hall of Famers are happy, your donors are happy. You know when your donors and Hall of Famers are happy, you start to get the bread.
Am I tripping or is our homecoming later than what is usually?
It is later. That's
Because
the that's
wasn't homecoming in like October?
mm-hmm.
D-Lo, am I tripping?
Yeah, yeah. It usually, I thought it usually be the game booth, but I'm not sure.
I always thought them homecoming games was in October. I
Yeah,
always thought, but
our homecoming game ain't never been that late. Not that I
yeah,
remember.
yeah, homecoming about to be in December. I don't know.
Is it because we on the back end of like back end or second half of the season? There's a lot of away games.
Oh,
We,
yeah, that's yeah, that could have played a part. Dang, a late homecoming though. I wonder how that's gonna turn out, but people might love it. But we're gonna move on, man.
Then they're gonna bring out the turquoise jerseys for that.
Heck no.
It's homecoming and
Well,
senior
it
hair this weekend.
it depends how the season
no,
go.
they got
If
say man.
if we ain't dominating with a dominating record, we shouldn't touch them. Don't
Yeah.
even look at them.
You 2-11. You might well forget about it.
Literally, but some of the Seminoles talked to the media for the first time. Quarterback Ashton Daniels, freshman, wide receiver Jason Lopez, cornerback Chandler, and defensive end Jalen Anderson got to meet.
Nehemiah.
Nehemiah.
Bro, I'm not- they talked to the official media for the first time during their tour of duty. But Ashton really said that the offense has to keep moving after the departure of Gus Malzahn. He said that Norvell will do a great job with the guys that they have. They're not expecting, well, he's not expecting the starting position to be handed to him. He's still on the introduction stuff on Norvell's offense. But he said he previously knew Deuce, looked up to him, says he's an NFL guy, and always watched FSU and Norvell's offense, and he's excited to be a part of it. What you think about Ashton's talk? Like I said, it always sounds good, man. Sounds good.
If I say
But
something
what
good,
sticks out?
him already believing in who wide receiver one is already, and knowing
Understood.
that he respects the work that he's put in. So
Understood.
that tells you a lot.
Christian?
I like the humble approach because I ain't gonna lie, even though Sperry or Young Buck, he has a step on everybody in the quarterback room because he's been there and then he knows the plays. And so he know if you know 36 Wham Waggle over here and you looking like, well, Spirit, he done made the play. You don't got sacked for negative 10 yards. See, but but I like it though. I think it's gonna be smooth though. It's gonna be a
And I
good.
think with Sperry, he got a good relationship with the quarterback coach. Because Tucker been out for
Oh, yeah.
probably since he came in. So that's gonna be he
Probably
gonna be in this
recruiting him
corner for
too.
sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, I'm glad that he knows that this starting position isn't his. That's the first thing that stuck out to me, and I was kind of surprised that he was still on the introduction stuff. But I gotta remember, man, he just got here. Tour duty just started. He probably still trying to recover from tour duty, trying to look at that playbook. But I mean, hey, seems like a humble kid. Even when I met him, I was leaving Aldi, and he was going in Aldi. Man, I met him. Seems like a humble guy, ready to go. Once like I say, Gwinnett County kid, so I expect a lot out of him. So it's good to hear what he
Yeah.
had to say.
Money. Got the money.
And then
What's what,
defensive
what's what school he played up there, Coop?
Buford.
Oh yeah, he went to that big school then. Yeah. He one of them ones. Put
Right.
him in the game, coach.
That's why I said he's supposed to be. That's why I said I expect it. You went to Buford, Gwinnett County, man. I expect
He done
greatness.
seen everything, man. Put him in.
Come
Yeah.
on, man. I told you. Defense end Jalen Anderson. We heard of his name on this podcast when he responded saying that he'll die for Florida State.
Uh
Go to
oh.
war.
Well, we need to see that week 1. Well, week
He's
1 through 12.
He said tour of duty has been something. He compared it to Vietnam. Bro, that's
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You might be gaslighting us, dog.
First of all, time out. How do
You
you
not
know?
even been in Vietnam. How you gonna say something like this?
That's what I'm saying.
Vietnam, you not even been there.
Bro, that tells you That tells you how crazy tour of duty is, man. You just get to compare it to anything. That was it. It was like I was in the middle of war and I was down on the ground.
I would have cut my camcorder on so quick. All right, man. Come on, Vietnam, son.
You not getting shot at or nothing, my boy.
It
Yeah,
feel
no.
like it. It feel like it. Shoot. When he said it, I said it sounds dumb, but since we been through it, I feel him though, cause I get to compare the tour of duty to
Come
anything.
over the better comparison to Vietnam.
I wouldn't say Vietnam, though. Shoot the
You
snow.
could come with a better analogy than Vietnam.
Hey, that's real. I
Not,
just
not my boy, man.
yeah.
Get the work in, dog.
He said it's all about the little things. The JUCO grind helped him out a lot. The defense end room is very close and competitive.
This my boy from. Come on, man.
Yeah, the
Yeah, that's my
new
boy from JUCO. Yeah, okay. All right.
this is he said the new DN coach Nick Williams is a recruiting monster. So we'll see how this chat was laughing at that.
No,
Because that was crazy. That was say compared to her duty to Vietnam. God, what? I bet that first day was crazy, boy.
so
That
good.
first day had to be crazy because D'Lo,
I
it
mean,
don't start off hard, especially the new tour duty.
It's not fact, but it's the fact he skipped training camp and went straight to war. Like he don't even talk about the preparation of what the military. He went straight to war.
that boy said Vietnam.
He didn't say boot camp. He didn't say man. That boy said
Nothing. He didn't say
that.
no. I go boot camp. Like
Vietnam War was one of the most deadliest, violent war.
You got a nuke dropping over here. You got a helicopters flying over here. You got somebody.
grenades and all.
You got
That tells you, man.
the commander ordering the tank to shoot over there. Like, man, come on, man. All right.
Does that not tell y'all how dangerous tour duty is, man? They got this man feeling like he in the Vietnam War.
Yeah, he must be a history kid. That's the only way. The only way.
When Chandler got up there, he said it was his dream to play at Florida State. Keeping DBU alive is one of the most important things to him. He said he looked up to Jalen Ramsey as the underdog mentality, and he's getting more familiar with what's expected at Florida State. And knowing not only he grew up down the street, but I don't know if y'all remember this kid, but this is a kid that me and D'Lo watched his tape, and I wish I could have just watched I could have watched it all day. I'm not even a defensive back, and if I was a DB coach, I would have offered him and gave him how much he wanted. This is a playmaker, man. So this is one of the guys I do expect a lot of media impact from. But what do y'all think about this Chandler kid? And hey, he
Yeah,
said
right.
DBU, man. He said he wants DBU is one of the most important things to him. That's what I like to hear.
Not facts. And I hope he develop and end up being our corner next to Jabril Rawls and
For real.
holding that side of the field down. And like you said, he take pride in it, so that's a good thing. He take
That's what I
pride
like.
in being a Florida State Seminole. He understands or starting to understand the standard of what it is to be a defensive back at Florida State, through history. So I'm excited. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully he win the other spot on the other side of the field.
Yeah, and I like what he said too, man. That underdog mentality. I like dudes that come in with a chip on their shoulder. Don't tell me I'm good, coach. Let me show you. But, like I like those type of kids, man. Like, hey,
Christian and D'Lo, I was watching his interview. I didn't watch the whole interview, but you know what his demeanor reminded me of? Asante Samuel, Zion. And we're gonna
That's
come
good
back to
color.
this in season 5. When we start season 5 and next season, we're gonna come back to this because he reminded me of Zont the way his just demeanor is. He's all about business. He knows what the plan is. He knows what he needs to do, and he understands that it's up to him to make it happen. And shoot, that's how Zont was when we first got there, but he had that as a freshman.
freshman.
Well, yeah, the last one I got for you is Lopez, Jason Lopez. Right now, he said he's playing basketball right now. He said he's not heading back to football until spring football. So you tell me an incoming freshman don't have to do no tour of duty? No, I would put that in the contract, man. You at least got to do 2.
So he already hooping for Florida State.
Yeah, he on the basketball team. He's not with the football team right
Man,
now.
early enrolled and said, I'm finna go hoop. I'm gonna slide back spring practice. Hey man,
Hey, hopefully, I mean, hopefully he come in ready in shape at least doing spring camp and physical.
Because D'Lo, have you ever had somebody on our team that was switching from both sports, like wasn't with us during spring, but then came back during spring when fall camp started?
Nah, I don't think we ever had that. And I ain't gonna lie, I salute them boys whoever played double sports in college because playing one sport alone in college, especially football, is
Did,
enough.
did Carlo do track?
That's who Carlos Becker. I'm like, I know
Yeah,
we played with
yeah.
somebody who did that. It was Carlos Becker. Yeah, you right. It definitely was. And shout out
See,
Carlos
that's
Becker.
CV, man.
But he Lopez said FSU worked. They worked well together between sports, so that's why he chose FSU. But he said he plans on doing this for his whole college career. So I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure Coach Norvell will be the judge of that, son, not you. But I'm
recovery
sure
boy, his recovery plan has to be amazing.
because I'm sure if I'm Coach Norvell and I don't see him playing good on the football side, I'm gonna make him choose.
Hey, hold on. Don't let them be too good over there. Hey, this is the general manager of the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, Mr.
Am I speaking with Coach Norvell?
We're gonna go one and done and come back to college football like the dudes, dog. We're gonna go one and done for basketball and
Man,
come
go
back
play.
and just have football eligibility.
That boy go play in the NBA finals and then come back and win the Natty. Yeah.
You know how all these people be coming back? Shoot, he gonna come back. But that would be funny. That would be funny, Christian GM from Atlanta Hawks. Am I speaking with Coach Norvell? Yeah, Jason Lopez is now a Hawk. I can't. Yeah, he's not going to be at workouts. He's not going
He
to be
just
at
signed.
practice.
He just signed a 4-year, $75 million contract.
Thank you.
We'll have our equipment manager pick up the stains out of his locker.
Norvell here, knock at the door. Oh, he's already here.
Oh, yeah, sir? That's wrong. His name is wrong. You get the stuff.
Tell you the pros move like the Secret Service, boy.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I'll tell you, man. Neither you know I feel when you get off the plane going to an NFL team, but them black truck pull up on you, man. They
They
be
got them black trucks outside, but
incognito. One got the sign, Robert Cooper. So there you go right there. They be so in the cut too. Hey Robert, look over here to the right. I look to the right. Look more. I look more. That dude the cut in the corner. We're over here. I'm like, man, God dang.
You said look more.
Yeah.
Man,
But nah, man, we're gonna move on. Way too early. Sports Illustrated released their Power ACC rankings ahead of the next season, basically, and FSU was ranked at number 2. What's your thoughts on that? Even though it is way too early, but they had Miami at 1, us at 2, Virginia at 3. Well, you can see it right here. This is in order.
nah, in fact, I hope it's just like this. Hope it's just like this. Hope we get back to the ACC championship playoffs.
no, for real. Because we weren't supposed to lose to Virginia.
So Virginia got one good season, and now they top 3
Virginia,
projected.
They got a new head coach, right? No, Virginia Tech did.
Yeah,
Virginia Tech.
Virginia Tech.
yeah, they got
And
fun.
matter of fact, Virginia Tech top 5, and they
James Franklin, man, that's the power of James
Hold
Franklin.
on now, hold on. Is Club Nick entering the draft?
Yeah, Klubnik gone.
yeah,
No.
Clemson go. Clemson looks like their
He ain't
dynasty
going
brought
to
over.
Georgia Tech, ain't he? He was a senior.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, bro. The
Georgia Tech
ACC,
got Mendoza, brother.
yeah. Georgia Tech got Mendoza brothers back up.
Interesting, man.
Well, but we
The
did have a.
ACC really wide open, though. We got Miami, but yeah.
I mean, with a top 5 transfer portal class and an elite high school class, most of the analysts are expecting FSU to have a bounce back year. With dominance, that's expected. Like I always said, man, it's up to them to decide what they want to be. And during tour duty, that's when you find out. So they're actually finding out in this moment if they want to be one of the top teams in the ACC. So if we play as we expect and as we should, I do see us in Miami leading the ACC. The only reason I say Miami is because I don't think no other team will be able to compete with us physically and money wise, unless you want to talk with some of these Texas teams like SMU. Um, I don't know. I'm interested to see what Franklin does at Virginia Tech, but what y'all think, man? If we do what's expected, I mean, we should be one of these top teams, and us in
Easy.
Miami, I don't
That'd
see
be a good.
nobody else really.
That'd be the perfect ACC championship game. We already rivals, so we play each other regular season, then have to play each other another for the championship.
Yeah. Then they got Boston. Boston College was 2-10 last year, 1-11. They still
Yeah,
got them sucking next year. They still
yeah,
got
they
them at
not.
the. Did they
They
not
not.
have a good off season? Golly,
Nah, ain't nobody in Porter going on Boston College.
that's real, man.
Nobody trying to play at no cold.
That's real. But we had a solid decade plus. I would say about 11 years. It's been 11 straight years with the Seminole playing in the Super Bowl, with 14 different Seminoles winning 18 rings in the last 11 years. I had to add some because we just had Cam Akers, who was activated
Two
on
of them boys.
yeah on the Seahawks roster. So he gets his second Super Bowl. He won one with the Rams. Now he's won one with the Seahawks. But hey,
Shout out to you,
always proud of our NFL knows, man. We'll be joining you very soon, but definitely appreciate all of our NFL knows who's laying the groundwork and keeping this tradition and standard going. But anything y'all want to shout out Cam Akers though.
Shout out Cam. Shout
Yeah,
out,
man, building that resume. That
man.
second one.
Facts.
That second one.
Shout
Hey,
out to
people
you.
be blessed to get the first one.
Yeah,
Really?
First of all, so if they had two, man. Hey, you can go there.
yeah.
You got something to tell your kids, your grandkids, and like that's something. That's a family trophy at that. Like,
Two Super Bowls, man. That's special. You ain't lying, D-Lo. But we're done. Any other FSU topics y'all want us to harp on? Y'all can just put it up on the chat. Y'all know how we go. But we're gonna go to our FSU all around segment. This segment is brought to you by State Farm's Josh Post. Like I say, y'all can get your quote today with the similar that you can trust at 321-254-8406 and at www.joshforme.com. But we're gonna start off with the men's basketball, man. They staying hot. They're 11-12 overall, 4-6 in the ACC. They just beat Notre Dame 82-79. Chauncey Wiggins, Gwinnett County product out of Grayson High School. 22 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Like I said, man, when a Gwinnett County product comes to this men's basketball team, man, I expect greatness, man. Devin Vassell was the last Gwinnett County product on the Florida State basketball team. So shout out to Chauncey, man, making it happen. 22 points. Their next game. Um, Actually, it was matter of fact. I don't want to skip past it. It was a comeback win, and Chauncey hit a go-ahead three-pointer in under 2 minutes left. So this is their fourth ACC win. Let's keep it hot. Like I said, their next game is against Virginia at home tomorrow at 7 p.m. The head coach, Locks for Florida State, said that the first 500 students are free and they'll get discounted concessions and free beers. So hey, man, head coach putting y'all on. So make sure
I
y'all
thought
head.
I thought student tickets are already free.
No, hey, somebody lying.
I know we
Somebody
didn't pay for no
lying.
tickets.
Somebody lying. Yeah, I could. Yeah, Christian. Hey, if you had your card, you can get in free. So he is he setting
Yeah.
us up? He said first
Oh,
500 free. He probably trying
no.
to put them on game. They probably didn't know that they can get in for free.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that too. For real.
Or
I
they probably changed the rules, but they probably got to pay now.
was trying to get them seats filled up, man.
Yeah. Women's basketball 8-16 overall, 3-9. They're 3-9. Let's see, they just lost to Arizona State. I mean, not Arizona State, NC State. But after losing to NC State, we beat Miami at home, 81-70. Sophomore point guard Tatum Green led with 22.7 rebounds. We had some ugly turnovers as a team. We had one of our players had at least 4 turnovers. I ain't gonna put them on the spot, but 4 turnovers. But we held Miami scoreless in the first 4 minutes of the game. We're now ranked 14th in the ACC. I just say let's keep the momentum going. Our next game is at home against Boston College at 6 p.m. on Thursday, at February 12th. So
Hey, long as we beat Miami in every sport, girls, boys, we
That's
don't care about the record, man. We got something to brag about, man.
that's what I was really finna say. Like, no matter it, I think somebody made a tweet about it. Said no matter how bad or how good the season is going, we always find a way to beat Miami. Always, but man, softball has been hot off to a hot start. They're 5-0 over there playing in the Joanne Graff Softball Classic. They started off the season with a dominating big win over UConn, 6-0. Man, Marin Heller had a triple, Beecham had a double, and Danley had a double, which all got up to 4 runs scored. Throwing error by UConn helped FSU score its fifth run, and Beecham had a single towards the end that allowed 1 or 2 scores. But season's looking beautiful so far. They'll have an off day, and they'll play Liberty tomorrow. Their off day is today, but they'll play Liberty tomorrow at 6 p.m. on ACC Network. But the biggest thing about that last matchup was the Jazzy Francic throws the first no hitter on opening night for the Seminoles for the first time since 1986. So, like I said, man, this is another reason to get hype for FSU sports and softball. Like, so it looks like softball is gonna be coming with another dominating season off what it looks like. But D'Lo,
Hey, keep her fresh and double her NIL money. We got to keep her
literally,
since 1986.
because I
That's
think
good.
Texas Tech. I don't know if you remember. I think we talked about the Texas Tech
Yeah,
ended up paying their
$1 million.
softball player. Yeah, we need to follow
Yeah,
suit. But
yeah, we need to double her NIL.
indoor volleyball, we introduced our new head coach, Lindsay Alman. She was introduced by Michael Alford Friday morning. She spent the past 4 years as an assistant free for the past head coach, which was Chris Poole, and she served as a former head coach at Indiana State. So we got some. I've seen some of the comments and replies and reactions to it. Looks like there's a lot of people, good people who's excited about this promotion, especially since she's already been with the Seminoles this whole time. So just to see a in-house promotion, we always love to see an in-house promotion. So, and then that goes to show you, I mean, the standard's not going to change, and she knows what this team is capable of. So, we'll see what indoor volleyball has for us, but definitely want to welcome Coach Lindsay Alman to her new role. Last but not least, women's lacrosse, man, with the first game in program history, they had their first win versus Stetson. It was last week, dominating 14-4. Dominating win to start their first season in Florida State history. Their next game was actually today at 1 p.m., which they won in another dominating fashion, 16-4 at home. Lola Mancuso with 5 goals led the team, man. It looks like we dominating sports, man. That's why I said, man, we need football to step it up, man. Because women's lacrosse just started in Florida State, man, and they already dominating teams, 14-4, 16-4. So,
Yeah, I'm about to
hey,
say, boy, that's good for a season.
that's what I'm saying.
First,
That's impressive.
we 2-0.
What's going on, Flip Phone? He said, "What's up, fellas?" Oh yeah, Christian. Got to update Christian, man. That Christian, man, women's lacrosse, man, first game in program history, man. They got their first win versus Stetson, 14-4, and they just played today versus Kennesaw State and whooped them 16-4. We never had a lacrosse team, never had a women's lacrosse team, but they doing their thing at 2-0 now, not 1-0.
I like it. I love it.
Softball doing good, baseball doing good, but pretty sure we'll catch back up on it on Wednesday. But this is going on this week in Tallahassee. If you're in town and want to catch a game and watch your Seminoles get to work, these are the games that you can catch, man. Like I said, today was the lacrosse match against Kennesaw State, which we won. Tomorrow you got the softball game versus Liberty, but that's starting at $5. Then you got the basketball game versus Virginia. Women's basketball on Thursday. I think that's the opening day. Yeah, opening days on Friday. We'll touch on that on Wednesday, but baseball opening days on Friday. Saturday 2 p.m. Oh, they played 3 times back to back to back. God,
It's like a series.
So you know how baseball is. Baseball play series.
Mm-hmm.
Dang. Well,
Boy,
hey,
the MLB already.
fact. Let's go
I
whoop
think they
on
play like
James
80
Madison.
games throughout their season, or more than 80 games, probably like 100 games.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Shout out to my baseball homies, man. I know a lot of my dogs playing baseball, man. Salute to you. But we're gonna move to our college football segment, man. The NCAA has denied Ole Miss quarterback Trinidad Chandler's waiver appeal for 6 seasons, so now he's forced to enter the 2026 NFL draft. But him and his team are preparing to try it again. What do y'all think about this, man?
I thought he had already, I thought he already got it to where he could come back for another year.
That's what they.
And,
I'm confused, man.
yeah,
I'm
because
confused.
at one point I thought they accepted it and he was able to come back. But dang, I
But
mean, at
like I
least
said,
the notice ain't too late. But like, he got to perform when it comes to combine and pro
yeah.
day.
But I'm pretty sure what they got him doing now. I'm pretty sure they just got him. I don't know. Like probably what you said, D'Lo, training for the NFL, waiting on the appeal, because that's what Meach did. But I talked to Meach on Saturday. He said his situation isn't the same. But shoot, man, I guess he just on standby.
It's crazy because if he get denied again, they have to go to the league.
He's
He
definitely too late.
he kind of let dang. You ain't have, you can showcase your talents in the Senior Bowl, Hula Bowl,
He have to go off of film. He gonna be
yeah,
one of the first recruits
film
right there.
and measurements.
But then again, I thought he was just trying to fight for a little more money because I know Ole Miss spending that bread, especially if they spending $2 million on a linebacker to steal from Clemson. I know they gonna pay that
I thought he was
quarterback at
doing
least.
that because the boy they ain't look too shabby last year now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Chandler's trying to come back and finish it, but if he wins, I think more athletes will do it, of course. But do y'all think the NCAA will stand on business, man? Y'all think they're gonna say, "Nah, man, go to the NFL or let him come back"?
I mean, the money he making in college might be more than the money he making in the rookie salary.
Yeah, true. That's
Mm,
true.
yeah,
No, all them boys trying to fight back because hey, college football make a lot of money now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, who to say, man? Shoot, some. Well, I ain't saying him, but like man, some players probably playing get that money from NIL. They probably ain't even looking at the league. Man, I just made all that money playing 4 years.
Yeah, Flip
Yeah,
phone said. Flip phone said he needs to go. I'm with. I mean, yeah. I know he's just trying to get that money though. I know if he coming back to Ole Miss, they definitely get him about 7, 8 mil. Probably one of the highest paid players in college football if he comes back. So hey, but I don't think he'll take a big hit if he has to go to the NFL because I think throughout his postseason run, I mean he showed enough. But I'm pretty sure he'll have to do like a little, where they do a little pro day video, homemade. Somebody get on the phone, hey, hey, run a post. You know, give me a vert. you know, yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me a slant. You know, get on film, tight. So, but yeah, he'll be good. We'll see what happens. But man, I seen the new pictures, man, for our members, man. OG Rhinos got Renegade, OCO, OG Vontae got the new, the fresh Renegade OCO. Okay. Yes, sir. Shout out to our OGs. But QB1 returns, man. Gunnar Stockton said he's announcing his return to UGA next year under a new deal. He said he wanted to wait after the free agency of college football to end so he can sign with Georgia. But he said he never intended to enter the transfer portal, even though he would have got more money. Do you think that it was smart or dumb to stay at UGA?
Depending on how his new deal is reconstructed. I mean, if he doing for a money grab or play, I mean, you already know the system at Georgia. Why leave?
To be
I
honest,
don't even, I don't even think. Also, it might not even be money. Didn't you just say he would have made more if he went in the transfer portal?
mm-hmm.
He
But
trying
I
to
mean,
get. He trying to get that ring, man.
Dang, that's real. You don't see a lot of these cats out here, man.
Yeah,
Dang.
What?
But
Tennessee Tech offering me 14 mil? Well, they offered me six.
But quarterback wise, I see what Bowden flip phone. He said he's never done to play for Curry. But if you think about it, Curry ain't really developed no quarterbacks that had great seasons throughout the NFL. He had Jake Fromm,
Man,
true.
first of all,
Stetson Bennett.
Kirby gonna run that ball.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so like
Kirby run that ball.
if you think
Kirby gonna
about
run
his
that
future,
ball.
he better go to somewhere that's going to show what he's capable of if he does enter the portal.
All the quarterbacks who left ended up going. Justin Fields. What's the Beck about to slide and head to the league.
Now I
Um,
say I don't think
Trevor
quarterback
Lawrence
wise, I don't
decommitted.
think he don't really develop quarterbacks. I mean,
Trevor Lawrence was finna commit to Georgia. Kirby got
you,
the job. He went to Clemson. So, yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, we'll see, man. Kirby, when it comes to his teams, yeah, but like D'Lo said, when it comes to quarterback play, we'll see. But we got another big donation might be coming in, man. Mr. Beast. If you don't know Mr. Beast, he's a YouTube star. I think he got the most subscribers on YouTube. But he said he hinted at donating at least 100 million to ECU's NIL support. Now, I would something tells me that this might
East.
have been fake.
Hold
the
on.
Pirates.
But he's born in North Carolina. I don't know if he's born and raised, but he lives in North Carolina. I would say it's cap, but you never know these days, man. If he does it, I wouldn't. Don't be surprised if you see East Carolina in these top 25 talks. But what you think?
I don't think it's going to happen this year. They're not going to be in a national championship this coming year. Maybe the following year, once the 100 mil is in place,
Oh yeah,
they
that's
can
true.
recruit who they want to recruit. But this upcoming season, I don't even know why he chose ECU though. He got North Carolina, NC State, Duke, like all of them
Cause
was in North Carolina.
he wants to do the unthinkable. Who'd ever thought ECU will be taking the new heights? Come on, man.
I don't even think what happened this year with Tulane and I don't even think ECU would make the playoffs.
Yeah,
ECU ain't going nowhere, bro. I'm sorry.
ain't nobody can
They,
help
they,
ECU.
they
I'm
good
not.
in their conference though. Like
Mm.
ECU, you one of them. They good in their conference.
Corn fed, yeah. Fifth phone, you right about, yeah. Yeah, he do love some George. I could tell in his little interviews, man. He loved him some George. But Mr. Beast would do it only if he had 24 cameras on the team and the coaches wore pirate costumes. Yeah, making it to a video.
Yeah, they gonna make a Netflix series, Hard Knocks in college.
Guys, today I will be donating 100 million to the last ECU player who can survive this series. God, God, dang. But nah, that's true. I don't see it happening. But if it does, man, I'm kind of with Christian. There ain't no money that can save ECU. But then again, hey, don't be surprised if you see him in the top 25 talk.
Get a new
What's
English building.
college football general manager speak? They were anonymous, so they didn't want to know who said it. But they said that USC, Texas Tech, Texas A&M, Oregon, and Miami spent the most money on their 2026 recruiting class. So basically, they were pocket watching and snitching. But these are the 5, 6 teams who spent the most money on their players for this season, for this recruiting class.
Not
But
gonna
I
lie,
believe it.
I ain't about to say I'm not surprised.
I'm not
I believe
surprised.
it.
Cause
This
Texas
is
Tech, Texas A&M gonna throw that cheese. Miami gonna throw that cheese.
Miami
Oregon,
throwing cheap bread now because boy, I seen some of them recruits they had got.
all right. Yeah, I think Oregon got Nike in their back pocket.
They got
You
that's
know
what I
they
was.
cheese. And
I was
USC is Southern California. You know they.
a lot of money over there.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all literally broke it down for me, man.
No,
'Cause
I'm
I
not
literally
even.
said,
They
because
got the growing business out there in
I mean,
USC.
nobody has to hide it anymore. So I think that's another thing. I mean, now that it's because I would say it's hard to have money, but you gotta hide it, to give it. But if you got money and you ain't gotta hide it, shoot,
I
yeah,
ain't.
they gonna
We
be
getting
spending
everybody.
top dollar,
I,
shoot.
Well,
I
Because
bet
you
if
gotta
you
think
this is trivia, we probably would have got about three of these teams right.
literally USC. like Christian said, always have money. They're in Southern Cal. Texas Tech, we already talked about these Texas schools and this oil money
No
and
state
all
interest.
that money, all that money in Texas. Oregon got Phil Knight money. If you don't know who Phil Knight is, that's the owner of Nike. When you got Phil Knight money, you can do what you want. And Miami, it's a private school, and you got to think they pocketed all of the college football playoff money. They didn't have to share with the ACC, so best believe they spending that money. But yeah, I agree with this, man. I believe it. But I want to know what y'all think about the college football playoff dates. The committee official, I didn't put his name down because it didn't matter. But he said that they decided not to have a game played on New Year's Eve to avoid playing at the same time as the NFL's Thursday night football game. But I want to know what y'all think because I'm pretty sure this was to save the NFL's ratings, not college football. Because I'm sure if a college football playoff game was played on the same day
Yeah,
as the NFL
everybody
game,
watching the playoff game.
nobody's watching that NFL game.
Yeah,
I'd
nah,
rather
thanks.
they watching that college football playoff game.
They helping each other out in business. It comes
Yeah,
down to business. They
yeah. I'm
help.
about to say this is a little business move. NFL said, "Hey man, we need this day. Chill, chill."
Nah, facts.
Yeah, but yeah, I just want to see if y'all thought the same thing. Christian, you think the same basically too?
Yeah. They
Because
go.
if you was at home and they had Thursday night football, Raiders versus the Rams, and then you got the college football playoff quarterfinal against Texas Tech and Alabama. Who you watching?
Yeah. Test tech.
Come on.
That's real. That's real. I just wanted to see. But Indiana's head coach Kurt Signetti said it's hard to do things the right way because during their season last year, one of his players was offered $1 million during the season, and then after that, I don't know if y'all remember when we was talking about his national championship headset going on auction for NIL. Last time we checked on it, it was at 11,000, and ended up selling, being officially sold at $112,000. God,
Sheesh.
we should have put our guesses in. I think we did, but I don't remember. But I didn't know. I thought I was gonna go for a couple million. I know that was my guess, but 112,000. That's still a lot.
The man said, "Man, I got Kurt Sinetti's national championship headset. At
How
least
much?
I hope he signed it or something. At least because I mean,
That could have been any
get a regular
headset.
headset and say this Kurt Sinetti's like
I could have went to Walmart and said, "Yeah,
The
this look
G
about right."
been a GA head said, you know, who was showing the play cards. Man,
Jim, give me
matter
your
of fact, I
headset.
got it right here.
come on, man.
112K.
Right Norvell on the side of it. I bet it go for 20 million right now.
But what y'all think about the 1 mil though? One of his players being off. I mean, like I told y'all before, man, this is something you have to deal with when you have a good team, man. Your kids
I
gonna
mean,
get
yeah.
started and get recruited mid-season.
It's real.
How do you offer somebody 1 mil like during the season though? It's not like they could leave anyway to accept the 1 million.
They're just trying to get first dibs. So when you do get in the portal, or if you do get in the portal, you remember what they said in week 3. They said Norvell headset was sold for $1.99.
That 23 headset.
Oh yeah, you gotta add it that 2023 headset.
That 23 headset. Yeah.
I got it right here. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Tell J Trav put a helmet up for auction. See how much that boy go for.
But how would y'all feel if y'all player was getting offered like y'all had a star running back?
I would have
Star
seen.
running back come in and said, Coach Meadows, man, Clemson hit me up and said they're gonna give me $1 million, man. What should I be doing?
I'm
I
finna
said,
hit
I'll
up.
probably depend on how my
I'm finna
season
hit up your.
goes.
I'm finna hit up your bed player for 2 million.
Yeah, I'm about to say I'm gonna do the same thing depending on how my season going.
Taking the petty move. Well,
Yeah.
this is Indiana. They were undefeated.
We can always add to the roster. I'm trying to go undefeated next year. The year after that.
Understood.
Think your best player can help me do that. He offered you a meal, right?
You need to bounce, I would tell
Hey, go ahead and
him.
formulate.
It also
Yeah. And
depends on
then
how
and
much
then
people
Go
then
ahead and
take the
make in
petty
Indiana
move.
too.
go ahead and formulate a contract and an NIL package for this young man. All right.
Send them a picture of the two.
Come on,
He
man.
said, "I'll take 2 of your best players if you take mine."
All right. Oh yeah, make sure his mom get that new Rolls Royce that she always Make sure his little brother's tuition paid for, complete. All right, thank you. Man,
And pay off the college debt.
boy, you on scholarship? You don't need. Oh,
That
hold on.
boy getting out of his class in Indiana said, "Sir, Coach Meadow sent me for you."
Is this the president of Grand Canyon University? Yeah, Terrell Stevenson. Cancel all his student loans. Cancel everything. Check will be coming in the mail shortly. Matter of fact, we were just wiring the money over. All right, thank you. Yeah. All right. I'm coming
That's
full throttle, bro.
that's real. That's real. That's real. Understood. But I know we were talking about FSU debt and all that stuff. But not all the eyes are on Penn State because their number was actually worse than ours. Penn State University reported $535 million in athletics related debt for the year 2025, one of the highest this far. And that comes from kind of the same thing we did, but I think theirs was more expensive. Um, it was $700 million stadium renovations. $700 million stadium. What are you doing to that stadium? For
Knowing they already
$700
have one of the
million.
biggest stadiums in
Man,
college football
this
at that.
thing should be able to flip. There should be a football field over here. I can push a button, it flip to a skating rink, a basketball auditorium.
Oh,
Man,
that's another thing. Now that you
it would
say
be
that, Christian, I don't know if you've seen that video. Penn State got a hockey team that's brand new, and they use the football stadium
yeah, I
as
seen
their.
it.
That makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I was laughing, but now I'm like, okay, maybe that's why.
It better be something. It
That
better
boy
be
said I should be able to click a button and the hockey game
the,
start.
the booster seats. They should, man. They should want for nothing.
I ain't gonna lie.
75 inch over here. We got the bar. You get your beer, your wine. We got the treats and the finger foods and steak and
700 mil. I gotta see this stadium when they're done.
you
Cause
gotta
I
have
need to
a
see what they did.
parking garage under the stadium. It should, it should be right under the hockey rink. When you push the button, it's the underground. Man, it better be some stuff in there, man.
That's real.
You know, I'm surprised that they that even up this because Big Ten got a lot of money, especially Penn State and
Man,
like Ohio State. They
But
alumni
you gotta
base
think
pretty
they
big.
new head coach. They had to fire James Franklin. Ain't no telling how much they had to pay him to
And
fire
that's
him.
probably where most of the
yeah.
debt came from.
And then NIL, you got new players coming in, want to check. I'm pretty sure the players that's there want more money because of what they're going through. Oh, you got us going through a new code, probably want more money. So yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, it's getting nasty out here. But yeah, but it's
Yeah.
also getting wild out here too, man. We have a linebacker out of University of Montana who's returning to college for his ninth year. He's
No,
26.
no, no, y'all trying to deny Chambliss. That's the dude you supposed to be denying. His ninth year. Man, come on, bro.
Hey, hold on, let me read it out to you, Christian. So Christian, he's guess what year of high school he came out?
24.
My year, or at least 2018, your year.
2018. He's in me and Christian's grade. That's crazy.
Bro.
He redshirted in 2018. Played his redshirt freshman year. COVID year doesn't count in 2020. Sophomore year 2021. Junior year 2022. Senior year 2023. Had a medical extra year 2024. Extra eligibility, I guess from COVID from 2025. And this upcoming year is his final year of college football. He will have no more, and he'll be 27 years old. Dang. Oh, he is in our bro. He is my age, your age, Christian. That's like me getting out there playing for Florida State to this day.
27. I'm 26. Bro.
Christian,
Wow.
that's like me and you going out there and suit up for Florida State right now, going through tour duty.
Yeah, no, that's
No,
crazy.
no, I'll suit up, but I ain't going through to a dude.
I said 9 years. He'll be called doctor. I hope as he must. Yeah, cause he might as well. He in college for 9 years. You better leave with something. Golly.
He probably ain't won not one championship, not a bowl game, nothing.
No, I think Montana went to the championship last year. Oh, that was Montana State. It was one of them.
Imagine playing. Never mind.
Chill. What's good, OG Pete? Hopefully everything's well with you, man. But yeah,
There's no way. Yeah, you trying to deny Chamberlain?
this is the man you need to be denying.
Bro, this we don't even have to appeal this. Don't even try to get no lawyer, son. Just give it up, man.
They said,
Not
imagine if that dude leaves college with no degree. That'd be wild, man. Like,
no.
Christian,
No.
I can't get over the fact he's older than D'Lo, same age as me and you, and winter
He,
workouts right
he
now.
older than me. I'm 26.
He older than me too. Then, God, this man is older than this whole podcast, and he gearing up for his ninth year in college football. Man, I just wanted to sit on that because that's crazy, Paul.
NIL must be booming for him.
Boy, what, D'Lo? You know, D'Lo, Christian. When you got to college, could you see yourself playing more than 4 years? Honestly,
Nah.
Probably 5. I know I'm gonna be there for 5 years.
but actually
I knew I
playing,
was gonna have to red shirt my freshman year, but no.
dog, you seeing 8 year, 9 year guys, 7 year guys. I'm telling you, man. Like D'Lo said, that NIL buddy must be looking great.
Bro, we got no rules, man. No,
Speaking of
9 years, bro.
college football, 24/7 released their top 10 biggest brands in the ACC list. Do you agree? They got this is in order. So you're telling me Duke wins one ACC championship, and now they a bigger brand than Florida State. That's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
that's
This
not
list
even realistic.
this list is dog water.
Throw the whole list away.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Clemson.
not to mention your quarterback left you for the okay.
When you go to biggest brand, let's go to different countries. Let's go to different parts of the world, in anywhere, and name most of these schools in the ACC. I'm pretty sure everybody realizes who Florida State is before they find out. Maybe Florida State, Miami, maybe because of the past rivalries and those big teams and big games. But I don't know for Duke. Duke should not be top four. Nothing. Biggest brands.
You know, unless you're talking about their basketball.
Basketball.
Unless you're talking about basketball.
Oh
And they,
yeah, that's true. Their basketball team.
they lost to North Carolina last night, 2 nights
Yeah, I
ago.
forgot. It's not just ACC football. I guess they are accounting for all the sports. Duke
No,
basketball is pretty solid, and Duke basketball always been good, right? Like, or this just was recent.
Yeah, they
I
had
think
Coach K.
Duke basketball always been good.
what? Are you? Did you just ask that question? Is
Not
that what
recent, but as in
yeah,
like,
I was about to say like, what? All these shit
Duke probably got a
you wanna do?
like
decade.
when I
A
say
decade.
recent, I mean like our life. Like
Uh,
before we were born, was Duke still all that?
how
Because of
long?
course we got Anthony Davis and I don't know all the Duke people, but
Man, you got what's the dude, man?
Kyrie,
Allen.
yeah,
Grayson
Ray.
Allen.
Oh,
Grayson
Grayson.
Allen? Yeah, he tough. I like Grayson.
Yeah, it's a lot of different guys, but no, I guess
Yeah,
they counted for basketball too, but nah,
you,
man.
you can flip 1, 2, and 3.
Ain't
Yeah,
Zion Williamson with
yeah,
the Duke?
move Duke.
Hmm.
Duke should no Georgia Tech. Me, I think man. Maybe I'm just in Georgia.
That was in Georgia Tech. That was still Georgia Tech.
It's
But speaking of conferences, man, North Dakota State has decided to move up to the FBS and joining the Mountain West Conference starting this season. Football only, no other sports but football. But they are expected to pay $12 million to join the Mountain West Conference and $5 million to the NCAA for joining. But
that light money.
they're they're now they can't play in any bowl games or college football playoff games for the next couple years because they just joined, and now that's part of the rules. But most people believe that they should have stayed in the FCS and stayed as a powerhouse, but more money and larger profile in the FBS is basically guaranteed with long term financial growth. I think they'll definitely do some good things in the future, but I think the FCS definitely took a hit. I don't know who would carry the FCS now, but what do y'all think about this move overall? I mean, Christian sent us in the group chat earlier talking about North Dakota State can mess around and win the Mountain West.
Man,
Come on.
I'm putting a stamp on it. In the next 2 years, man.
How about I say, North Dakota State? They one of the ones, bro. They not that pushover team. They want,
They know what 10-time champions.
yeah, them boy one of the ones.
You kidding me?
The 10-time
You
champion.
got to think about it, you FCS now. I mean, the biggest name you had come out was Josh Allen. Right? Ain't no telling how many more gems you had on the team.
They
When the
said
last time
they
you,
they
when the
said they
last time
upset at Iowa recently.
bro, all right, don't worry about it. I
Iowa
like,
pretty good.
I like, nigga, bro. Boys, you ain't really hitting on that. Gentic on. Who, man, let me pull that picture back up, bro.
Dang. And they said Flip Phone said Duke basketball been dominating for 35 years. So yeah, this was definitely before we was born.
Yeah, them boy got decades
Dang.
of
So
being
I
at the
guess
number one.
I guess that's why Duke was so high in the biggest brands because if their basketball team been legit that long, then I guess that basketball is really carrying Duke's
Man,
brand.
man,
Duke
this.
probably been like that since Michael Jordan was. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let me let me tell you something.
Are we going back to the FBS
I,
Mountain
I,
West?
I think North Dakota State can beat Northern Illinois. Me,
Okay. Yeah.
I think they can beat Wyoming.
Cool. Yeah, that's true.
If they won 10 championships, they have to be disciplined. So I like them disciplined enough to beat Air Force.
Understood.
They run the ball a lot too, boy.
New Mexico State, come on.
I never watched a North Dakota State game though.
UTEP, only thing hot about them is the stadium.
Grant Hill.
Come on, bro.
Hey, I at least know Grant Hill. OG. I work with me. So they need to learn basketball history.
You got
But
Grand Canyon University, man.
Bobby Hurley. Tell me that. But yeah,
Grand
I ain't gonna lie. I'm
Canyon.
with you, Christian. Wait, who? So who's the hardest team they gonna play? The Air Force?
Probably because they run that offense they got.
Maybe UNLV, because UNLV always has some sneaky talent over there.
Nah, they beat you in the NBA. Ain't nothing, but they a party.
They always have some sneaky talent. You can probably say San Jose State. No, they had a solid year last year.
Yeah.
But dog, bro, what? They ain't got boys on there unless boys are moving conferences. But cause they can mess around and win the Mount West, bro.
We'll see. We'll keep this noted. We're gonna go ahead and go to our hot topics. Go ahead towards the end of the show. I know y'all seen the NBA trade deadline moves. I got some of them posted here, but is there any one or two trades that open your eyes or caught your attention? I mean, for me, for example, Bulls went stupid. Washington might be doing something if AD can stay healthy, and Atlanta might be cooking. But what y'all think?
I hate the Clippers gave away Zubac.
Man,
Buddy is nice. Zubac is tough.
crushed me, and we got rid of James Harden.
Zubac is tough. And that's another move too. You know, James Harden to the Cavs.
Ooh.
Come on, dog. Now he can play full point. Well, he was playing point in D'Lo gone.
This is all
You know,
good.
he was playing point in LA. But you get the man, I ain't gonna lie, I like that move. You get the ball out of Donovan Mitchell hands, let him be a scorer, let James be the facilitator. You got two 7-foot monsters and Mobley and Allen. I like that move.
Flip phone saying Indiana trade. If Indiana has the 1 and 4 pick, they keep it. If they get 5 through 9, it goes to 5 through 9. That was a baller move. Dang. How I say Indiana, but they low key cook, man. They low key doing their thing. D-Lo
Yeah.
back with us. And then you got D-Lo, what's going on, baby? Hold on, let me put him on here. But let's see. The next topic we got is
Mm.
Shakur Stevenson was stripped of his 135-pound WBC title after winning his newest title, the 140-pound WBO uh, title against Teofimo Lopez. I wanted to ask y'all because they said you have. I didn't know you had to pay for the belt to hold it. So yeah, I'll let it go too. Forget that. I got a new one.
Shakir Stevenson, now that's crazy though. I mean, even if you
Did
gotta
you?
pay for a belt, they make more than enough money to pay for that belt.
Would you would pay for a belt if you wanted, D'Lo?
Why?
Yes.
I say why make them pay for it though? I mean, they
Why?
just fought in the ring to get it.
Because
No,
they can make 20 million a fight. That's why.
I ain't paying
They
you
trying to
for
get that
to
money
hold
back
my
in the
belt.
business. Oh, man.
Oh
And
man, you can have that belt.
most of them party fighting in places without no taxes or low taxes.
For real. Um, let's see. We're gonna move on. A proposed Georgia bill will require all public schools to install weapon detection systems at main entrances to keep weapons out of schools and improve campus safety. Um, I only say this because I think it's a smart move, and every public school should be doing this. I know when I was coming out of middle school, high school, we started to put it in our schools. But I mean, I'm pretty sure we're not blind to the news, man. Y'all see what's happening. I mean, not recently, thank God, but I mean, it's been happening with these, school, you know, harmings. So I think this would help, especially in Georgia if they're gonna do it at all public schools. But this should be a good move, and I mean, y'all think this will help? I mean, I'm pretty sure it will. Once you hear that beep 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 beep, hey, hey,
I mean,
pull, get the
like
truck.
they've been having them since we was in high school, or tried to have the metal detector, but they wasn't as consistent. So hopefully they just installed automatically to where
Yeah,
they ain't got to do all that, man. But
See, if I'm
Christian, we working in the school, and it's
if I'm
seven
first,
7:58 in the morning out here.
man, first of all, I want a bloodhound and a canine. I want you to sniff everything out before it even get to the door. I want you to greet the kid that's there getting out their parents' vehicle. All right, have a good day, dog sniffing your dick. Hey,
I'm
hey,
about to say, I think the dogs be more effective than the metal
man.
detectors.
Yeah, man.
Them dogs sit on you, start barking.
Hey, oh, hey, we gotta ask you to politely get back in your vehicle, go back home before they get there. Yeah, I want the dog right there sniffing.
I'm dead,
Yeah,
man.
all right.
That boy sit. He's right here. But it's another one. Former UCLA and Charlotte Hornet Amari Bailey. We talked about him last week, but he is signed with BYU. They say he's seeking a temporary restraining order to make him immediately eligible to play this season. It's crazy, man. Crazy world these days, man. Everybody coming back to college, getting that bread. But he played. This is the dude that said that he actually played in the NBA in regular season games.
Who's making these decisions, bro?
The judges in their courts, whatever state they're in.
Ain't like he going with BYU with that freshman that's actually kind of he was like the number one player in the nation. That freshman that they got, ain't like he balling too. But I doubt he stayed for one. I doubt he stayed for multiple years. He had one that done.
By the time he enrolled, he getting ready for draft night. Man,
Imagine having to go through the draft process again. You get redrafted again.
this time
Insane.
you get drafted lower than you got. Oh, what if you don't get drafted at all? Yo, that's something to think about.
Let's see. John Jones update. In a conversation that was intended to be private, John Jones stated that he's going to need a whole new hip. His the hip that he has now is entirely screwed up. You think that his career is over for him? I think it is because
Yeah, all them leg kicks he didn't took.
a
Yeah.
whole new hip before you hit 40 is crazy.
That boy he gonna have a walk up or a cane for sure.
But I mean, it said this conversation is supposed to be private. This is a. I also put this on here, so hey man, watch who you have conversation with, man. You never know, man. He probably is telling somebody who thought this was gonna keep it on the low, and now it's all over the news the next day. So
Man, you go to Turkey, man. You get to a good surgery, be good.
literally, it said that. But this is what the UFC does, though, man. I don't expect to see nobody healthy after their fighting career in the UFC. Anybody who leaves the UFC fully healthy, man, I salute to you. I'm pretty sure after you done the UFC, you are not like you probably going through it some type of way.
Yeah.
Shoot,
And he was in light heavyweight.
yeah. I mean, I don't know if y'all pretty much have anything to say about this, but Cowboys did franchise tag George Pickens. I was surprised by this, but hey, that means he's gonna probably get a big check next year, and if not by
They
Dallas, it'll be by
made the
somebody
right
else.
move. They made the right move. I don't know why we traded him, but
Oh, the old
teachers.
Pittsburgh. I don't know if y'all seen this today. This was the hot topic of today. Zaire Franklin versus Jeff Teague. Man, he went on. Zaire Franklin went on Jeff Teague's podcast, Club 520, and Jeff Teague was arguing that football isn't interesting or like that anymore. He stated that there are no household names in the NFL, including Zaire Franklin, saying that nobody knows who he is, and he didn't even know who he was as he was coming into the show and when they put him on the Jumbotron in the Indiana Pacers Stadium. But yeah, as y'all know, Zaire Franklin is an Indianapolis Colts linebacker, all pro, Pro Bowl, all those. But what y'all think about this? A lot of people saying was Zaire in the wrong, was Jeff Teague in the wrong. But I don't think Jeff Teague was wrong, but he did carry it way too long. I mean, he just carried it way too much. But I mean, if you really think about it, if you do y'all talk to people who don't watch football a lot, if any?
Not really. But I ain't gonna lie. In this instance, you gotta realize basketball team only got 12 players, so it's easy to remember all 12 players' name and build notoriety within the players. NFL, you got 53 people on one roster.
But I understand what Jeff T talking about because back then he said where are the Ray Lewis's, Peyton Manning, like those are the names you always heard.
Yeah,
There's
but
not a
that's
name in football right now. He said Odell Beckham has more name than Stephon Diggs.
that's crazy. Stephon Diggs. I mean, I wouldn't even say that. I wouldn't. That's probably why most of the. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It all comes down to who they want to put out there. Like Ray Lewis was the hardest hit linebacker, so like that they ever seen probably in decades. So it's easy to promote that. Like
Yeah,
it's easy to promote certain things that only certain people doing.
true.
Cause you
Yeah,
never seen him before, you can promote it like you never seen him before. Like this dude is amazing. Like we never seen nothing close to him. Or like Tom Brady is only one of him. So like
I mean, yeah, 'cause I was kind of saying like when you have somebody around you who don't watch football to the like the way you or we watch it, they typically don't know these names. Like I'm not trying to choose sides, but if I ask any of my non-football friends, do you know who Zaire Franklin is? They're gonna say, who is that? But if I say,
I'm not
but if
familiar
I
with who
say,
he.
if I say who's Eli Manning or who's Russell Wilson or who's Lamar Jackson, they're gonna know who these guys are. So I
Yeah,
mean, it's just
because they're in the spotlight more than others.
yeah, different names. So that's why I said I can't be really mad at Jeff because I mean at the same time, we would know who Zaire Franklin is because we watch football, watch NFL. But to a random casual, like he said, there's some guys you just won't know who they
Like you
are.
wouldn't recognize them on the street.
No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, and also we play with football, play with helmets.
Yeah,
So
that's
like you
true
never
too.
really get to see the person face as a you would see with any other sport. I doubt any other sport really that's national play with helmets.
That's
Everybody
true.
else you see they face.
I mean, that's true. But if you really think about it, there's really not many household names in any sports right now, other than the OGs.
Yeah, I mean the OG like Stephen Curry, LeBron James, Giannis, like people know Anthony Edwards stuff like that because I mean
Oh, that's a young boy
they put a
too.
face with a name.
Yeah.
Yeah. But can you think of one in football right now? A household name that everybody would know that's active playing in the football
Miles
NFL.
Garrett, Shadur Sanders,
You can see, yeah, okay, those are good ones. Yeah, 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 yeah.
but that's because they blew themselves up off of football. Like out of and without football, they still have a face within whatever they do, decide to do it outside of football.
Yeah.
Understood. Understood. We're gonna move on. I know y'all heard this story. Atlanta Falcons rookie defense end James Pierce Jr. was currently being held in Miami-Dade County Jail on a $20,000 bond, facing 5 domestic violence related charges, given a pre-trial conditional stay away order. I don't know if y'all saw the details, but I guess his girl, who was a WNBA, who is a WNBA player for the Los Angeles Sparks, I guess she broke up with him and going through some stuff. And I guess he found out that she was on the way to the police station. He found out, took his car, drove, and hit her car so she wouldn't make it to the police station. Then try to evade the police and hit a police officer on the way out on his knee. So they ended up booking
Man,
him, man.
man that threw his career way over a girl, man.
Dang, man, that's what I was just about to say, man. Hey, man, it's not
Yeah, you think
surprising when
like,
you learn he had the worst character grade in the whole 25 draft class. They gave him the worst character grade of all the players.
yeah, I mean, well, it makes sense at this point.
Oh,
They took a gamble with that. Falcons took a gamble drafting him.
and that's why I wanted to ask y'all. Like, if you have a guy, like say y'all NFL GM Christian Deal, you got a guy who has bad character issues. You know he's going to get into some trouble, but he's a defensive end. He gets 10+ sacks. Are you taking that chance as a
Yeah,
GM?
hopefully the money calm him down.
Oh, you'll
Or
take a chance on him?
yeah, I would take a chance. I mean, if he a playmaker, he a playmaker. I mean, we could work on the stuff off the field.
You crazy, Christian? You taking the?
After this incident, oh no, he's going.
Well, I'm talking about before this incident. Would you take a chance
I'll
on a
take it.
guy
Yeah.
with the worst character grade in the draft class, but he's high? He has a high
You
production.
I feel like I'm gonna have some good leaders in my organization and on my roster that can you can try to talk to him, but now if he
Yeah,
still
surround him with a good vet.
yeah, now if he still go out and do what he did, then I mean, hey, dog, we took a chance on you, didn't work out. I ain't finna put up with it. I'll pay your contract out, but you got to slide.
Listen, I'll pay your contract out. Golly. But no, man, it's crazy, man. Don't all my young athletes, man, don't trip over a female leaving, man. It's never that serious, man. Not that serious. You run a car into her car, so she don't go to the police station and
Yeah,
then
at
try to
that
run
point,
over a police officer.
you just gotta let her have it. Whatever's gonna happen, I can't. You can't make it worse than what it already is. That's
You
Yeah, man, that's a wild man. But to end it off, man, I know y'all seen it, man. Seahawks beat the Patriots in the rematch, 29-13. Sam Darnold completes his turnaround, man. He's the first quarterback to play with 5+ teams and still win a Super Bowl. Kenneth Walker, the running back, was named Super Bowl MVP, which was the first running back who got this award since 1998. Cooper Cup, man, gets his second Super Bowl, but man, that Seattle defense was nasty. Mike McDonald is the first head coach to win the Super Bowl as the head coach while calling defensive plays. But how did y'all feel watching this game if y'all watched it? I mean, I know a
yeah. I
lot of
ain't
people
like
said it was
that.
boring.
Seahawks defense. Them boys can't play with on a whole nother level. You could tell them boys got experience out there like that. The game didn't phase them at all, and
know,
they D line boy, pass rushers and
roasts.
interior
Hungry.
D line, bro. They couldn't get the run game going.
And
Pass game was they put pressure on the quarterback to get him off his, make him uncomfortable. And the
Christian,
D
you
line
an
really did
offensive
their job.
lineman. You offensive lineman, Christian. Tell me about Will Campbell. Will Campbell got a lot of hate after this game. Did he play that bad to you?
Yes, yeah, him man, the left guard, like,
It
bro,
was horrible. Like it was
it
horrible,
was
man.
horrible. I mean, bro, it was one play, dog. It was one play. Then like the first sack. No, yeah, Will he got beat. I think he got beat on an up and under or a ghost rush. I think sack. The next, I think like the next sack, the left guard tried to chip on the D end, but he just gave Buddy momentum. He ran the hoop, sat Drake. I said, oh my god. Then Seattle's rookie D tackle walked the left guard back to Drake May's lap. And you might well say he sat Drake May and the left guard. That should have counted for 2 sacks if I was doing stats.
Well,
Man,
Seattle had a 53% pressure rate. They had 6 sacks, and then They allowed zero explosive runs. They forced three turnovers. They're the first. Well, they went the whole postseason with no turnovers.
I think I saw too. They had like 19, 20 pressures.
But they said Will Campbell was doing horrible the whole playoffs. They said in this game he allowed 15 pressures, but the whole postseason he allowed like 31. So Seattle must have already knew, and they
Shit
just was
balls, man.
attacking him.
And
Seattle must have already knew.
Seattle got some good pass rushers when it comes to defense ends. Like I
Yeah.
know Derek Hall played at Auburn, and I forgot who was the other one that who was Seattle
Definitely.
other defense end.
That's to do with the Jamaican name. It's like no. Oh, I know it was number 7 because he took the ball back for the touchdown, fumble
Nuoso.
recovery.
They got some
Yeah,
good. They got veteran pass rushers. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, Will Campbell first year, but I heard some people say like he got shorter arms and he should move to guard.
yeah. That's what a lot of people were saying, and hey, that's what I always heard offensive line coaches say that. I'm gonna let Christian tell you, but when you have a offensive line with shorter arms, you move them inside?
It's best to move from the side because yeah, because you'll have help. Not to mention, cause like your pep, I ain't gonna lie, man. Having short arms is a disadvantage. Period.
Yeah,
I mean,
Because
you probably got to block Miles Garrett, Max Crosby, like the boys say.
no,
The
we ain't
boys
even
say,
talking about them. We talking about Vita Veas, Jalen Carter. You talking about somebody that can get in your chest real quick, man.
Robert
Like
Cooper.
they they
No,
right
for real.
they right there in your face. And so like can you know like some defense man they'll get you out here like this. If you got short arms, you're done. I
Yeah,
mean, your feet can probably save you, but
yeah, that's
if,
it.
if a D lineman jack you up like this,
It's
head
over
over,
with.
oh dog, you're cooked. You're cooked.
It's over with.
yeah. But you got to be able to run the ball, man. You got to be able to run the ball. That's the reason why the Patriots couldn't win. But
You know
they
what they
said
tried to
Seattle.
do,
Seattle
man.
spent. Wait, I think. Yeah, Seattle spent the most money on their special teams unit, more than any other NFL team. They spent close to $10 million on their special teams unit,
Hey,
and
Coop,
they
well,
had.
number 91 D tackle for Seahawks, boy. Boy, look like you, boy. For real, for real. But I said, what does it like Coop?
That's
Hey,
real. That's real. Don't worry, you'll see it soon. Well, big impact, but defense wins championships. We're gonna talk about our NFL award winners on Wednesday. But other than that, man, I was not surprised. I knew Seattle was hungry. Y'all forgot I mean, shoot, Seattle was my first stop, and most of those guys are still there because my draft class was with Witherspoon and JSN. So I seen the attitude of those guys when we came in. So just knowing that, shoot, most of those guys in that D line room is still there. Uh, Jay Reed, I think the only new ones is the dude who bull rushed the center and Leonard Williams. But other than that, everybody's pretty much the same.
Leonard
So
Williams up too.
that team is hungry, man. That's one thing I noticed, and that's when I first got to the NFL. You realize how hungry guys are. And Seattle's a hungry team, so just seeing them get to the Super Bowl, I wasn't surprised to see this outcome. But anything else y'all want to say on this?
Man,
Let's see, man, boy, dominant. Boy, dominant.
Defense wins championships,
I ain't
man.
gonna be put.
But appreciate everybody for tuning in for episode 17. Shoot, Christian
Yo,
D.
man, we got some breaking news, man.
What happened?
Man, I see 49ers linebacker was shot in his ankle
Dang.
during an event in San Francisco earlier this month.
Tell you, man,
Okay,
San
the boy
Fran
said,
ain't no safe
that's still
place.
dangerous.
He
It
ain't
is he
lying.
had surgery and is expected to be okay, but it just
Yeah,
happened to be my phone. I'm like, hold on, whoa.
that is pretty crazy. But yeah, appreciate everybody for tuning in for episode 17. Looking forward to an exciting episode 18 on Wednesday. Got some different segments planned for y'all. And like I said, we're going at a new time at 1 p.m. Be sure to get your t-shirt. Like I said, we got the QR code in the top left of the screen, and also the links are in most of all of our social media bios. We do have our first order. Shout out to Christopher Smith. I think, just ordered an In the Coop podcast shirt not too long ago. But shout out to you, Chris, and supporting the podcast. Also, get your quote today with the Seminole that you can trust. Josh Post and his team are that's what they do best. They cover what matters to you, whether it's your auto, home, life, or business insurance. The no way. So if you're in Florida, Alabama, or Georgia, be sure to get your quote today. And D-Lo Christian, man. Looks like we'll catch up with everybody on Wednesday at 1 p.m. Like I said, man, get your shirts, get your quote. We'll see y'all on Wednesday. Appreciate you.
Always remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yes, sir. Take a sip of sweet tea on that one, dog. Oh my goodness. This is